Purdy from the gun on third down. Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. And he's going to have a Niners first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Throwing again on second down. Purdy. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became third and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And that will be incomplete. So on 4th down, here's the Australian native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. It's a second down run with Sanders. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork. And add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. To throw again on second down. Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles! A.J. Brown from 21 yards away. And the Eagles have struck first in this NFC title game. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's On second down, McCaffrey.
Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to roll it out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the They'll go option on 2nd down, right side. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Over the middle to Smith. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line. And this is good for a first down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout.
They go play action with Hurts.
Open man is Arcega-Whiteside. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Back to throw again.
And once again, this is Sanders.
And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the first down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal.
From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they get to 3. It was 4th and 1, and I think you were doing what I was doing. I was looking down at the sideline. I'm not sure the offense. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. And this looks like a roughing call.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
On 1st down, it's Purdy.
Flip, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Robert Quinn. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now a throw here to his running back. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ikey's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Gould is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3.
Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is.
Offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the Battle of the Sea. You will take home that George Halas Trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, time to look ahead to the AFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills squaring off against the Cincinnati Bengals. We continue on with a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Niners. And they weren't able to get a whole lot done throwing the football. That'll likely be a big key if they want to turn things around in the second half. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they too did throw the ball as well as they would have liked. And I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
They run with McCaffrey off the option. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ballgame.
I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
On second down, here's Mitchell.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Now Purdy.
And this is going to be incomplete. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. The kick by Gould is good, and that'll bring him back within 4.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board, and you're...
On first down, Hurts.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
We're in the 3rd quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Quick slant to Brown.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line.
Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
And the Niners are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
On first down, Purdy.
That's Samuel, caught left side.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. This offense on third down today, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 84 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Play action. Now Purdy. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
And the Eagles are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Hurts.
Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And that's complete to Sanders.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him to first. He'll look to throw. It's caught. Smith.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Second and 9.
Back to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards on the play.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Eagles are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a fourth-quarter touchdown and a two-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Purdy to throw it on first down. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line.
Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Purdy's throw complete there to McLeod.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Dancing to his left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive.
Here's Purdy.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Kaiser White.
And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. The Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
Purdy to throw.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. So still a little work to do here, but they got the much-needed conversion.
So they got that taken care of. Now you would assume onside kick in order to try and get the ball back again, in order to try and kick at least a tying field goal.
So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And the Eagles are going to recover. And that might be enough to put a bow on this one. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. Oh, he's got a little daylight. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Right back to Sanders on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl.